Shallow, everybody. I'm Luscious Massacre, and we're getting in drag for the Let's Have a Kiki music video, honey.
I haven't done a music video in so long, actually.
I've never done a music video.
Really?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Trixie, and today we are in here with Luscious.
I'm so excited to be here.
And we're gonna get in drag. We have about 90 minutes to do so, but you know, last time I worked with you, you said about how much people need to spend less time in the makeup mirror and they just need to do it. And today's one of those days, I guess.
We're just gonna push through, you know, and we're gonna like accept our face for what it is. If it's bricky, if it's looking rough, we're just gonna try and see what we can do.
Well, we're doing a green screen video today. We are hearkening back to the iconic Let's Have a Kiki music video, the iconic Groove is in the Heart video. Yeah. My greatest inspiration for this video right now is, do you guys know that video of that little kid doing Vogue, like on a green screen, and they're zooming in and out, and he does the whole dance. He's like 8 years old with a bowl cut. And I'm thinking of her because I think you and I are gonna get in there and it's just gonna be the song and green screen and you and I and Jesus.
Yeah, and we're just gonna we're just gonna turn it on.
We're just gonna turn it on. I'm not worried. I'm gonna channel my inner Alyssa. Baby, get the camera. Baby, get the light. Baby, get the shoe.
Turn the camera on. Because let me tell you something. If it's not on camera, it doesn't matter. It didn't happen.
Luscious and I got an opportunity. What's funny is Vanessa, the amazing DJ and producer, she's a good friend and colleague. You guys remember Vanessa and I did Ring My Bell together. We were like, what should we do next? And we both were working on a remix of Let's Have a Kiki at the same time because we have one brain cell. I showed her my version and then she sent me her version. Hers was devastating. It was so horny and gay. And I was like, well, obviously we're gonna do this. We were talking about doing it together and I was like, well, you know who we should really get on this track.
Which, by the way, thank you for believing in me and giving me a shot.
Of course.
Honey, I went into that studio and I was like, well, I've never really done this before. And then I just started to feel it when I was on the microphone. I've been really healing a lot of my insecurities as I've been on this journey because a lot of these things that have been happening recently, I didn't know I could do them. Like I knew I could do them, but then at the same time, I never had the opportunity to do them. And it's been really beautiful for me to see that I rise. I've risen to the occasion.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's really cool to be able to do that. And so to a lot of you girls out there, maybe you've never done music, maybe you've never been an actress, maybe you've never been an entertainer, but it doesn't mean you can't do it. If they give you the shot, you might be able to just rise to the occasion and let them have it. Did you ever feel like you would become like this like makeup artist, mogul, beautician, country singer, traveling entertainer, comedian, like all these things that you've done? Did you ever see that for yourself or is it something that you just discovered along the way?
I just kept thinking like, every time I got something, I was like, this is the pinnacle. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I have done it. And then something else would happen. I'd be like, oh my God, I have done it.
What else do you want to do? Do you want to do like pornography? Like, is there other frontiers that you want to uncover or like tackle? Maybe you could do it. I can see it.
No, I don't really want to do pornography. I have been asked to do pornography. I've been asked to do those like drag queen cameos in porn.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it's a
like
saloon and you would be like the bartender during
You're the clown
scene.
in the corner while they're like destroying each other. You're just they're like, yes, honey, get it.
Yeah. Damn, it's fucking hot in here.
Yeah, I was like, bitch, let me turn this down. Wait a minute, because I am fully destroyed.
Today's video is sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. You guys, I have been experiencing the highest level of happiness I've felt in years, physical wellness. And I'm gonna tell you guys, for me, with my autoimmune disorders, it's very important for me to keep my mind right because it affects my whole body, my whole everything. And I don't think you have to be in my boat to reap those benefits as well. For me, my relationship to my physical health is so linked to my mental health, my emotional feelings, my mental stress, you guys, stress management, anxiety. I love BetterHelp because it makes starting therapy easier. I started therapy about like 2 years ago and I didn't even live alone at the time. And what I loved about BetterHelp was I could take my computer outside and just sit in the front yard and do my therapy. I could sit on the porch. I didn't even drive at the time. I didn't have to go drive. It makes it so accessible. You can communicate however you want. You could do phone, you could do a call. Sometimes I'm in a mood where I would rather walk and talk on the phone I'll put my headphones in and I'll walk and talk to my therapist. And sometimes I notice when I'm walking, it gets my thoughts going better and I actually accomplish a lot more. And sometimes I want a video session where it's face-to-face and it's one-on-one. Over 6 million people to date have gotten help through BetterHelp, earning a 4.8 out of 5 star rating on the App Store. And you can also switch therapists at any time for any reason if it's not the right fit. I'm lucky, I've had several therapists and they've all been a good fit, but one of the reasons I switched to therapist was because of the time zone difference. I didn't want to be having to make appointments at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time when I'm a DJ in a wig. It just was not working for me. Head over to betterhelp.com/Trixie Mattel to get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. And I just feel like we can't always affect the world around us, but we can really affect ourselves and the way we react to it. It has changed my life. That's why I'm America's favorite mentally well drag queen. Okay, back to that beautiful video. Now you guys are getting the real tea. Just me. This is a real drag queen dress room. Someone used an electric shaver and me texting people.
You know, sometimes I forget that I'm a man. Like, I'm a real man.
I never forget you're a man. I've always known it.
I love that I came in here with boy brows, like manly brows, and then now I'm about to put on like the woman brows. The things we do. The things we do to ourselves to create a canvas, honey, for presentation. Let me tell you, there's nothing more powerful in this world knowing the power of presentation. Knowing when you're a woman, you're gonna present as a woman, but when you're a man, you have to be able to present as a man too. I love a good drag queen who can do both, like complete, fully different characters.
I can't believe that doesn't irritate your face.
No.
I tried an electric shaver once. My face was like, no, no, no.
Girl,
it was on fire red from the shit.
I come from the streets. You remember those little cheap, like for $1, you would get like 10 little big razors?
Oh yeah.
I would use those, girl, for years.
You guys, I have been back into my face tape foundation. I just am all about getting this shit on quickly, and this shit is so full coverage. Today we're shooting on a green screen and it's kind of far away, and we're gonna be like VHS filtering it. So the beat can be kind of fierce today. Like, I think I'm gonna go kind of just graphic with the eyes and stuff, because if we're kind of far away from the camera and it looks VHS-y, girl, the fine blending is gonna be a non-event. So I think I'm gonna go kind of graphic.
I love that we're channeling this old school vibe of like VHS, taking it back to like the retro, like, because honey, that's where we're going. Like, eventually these fascists, they're gonna take us back to where like, we're gonna have to only be able to see programmed television. We can only see what they want us to see.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna be able to watch like, if they're gonna take us to a point, we're not even gonna be able to watch like Drag Race anymore. It's
Girl,
gonna be banned.
Illegal. All the time I worry about this YouTube channel, and I worry about, you know, in some states right now, you have to like submit your passport to watch porn.
Oh yes, in Texas.
Yeah. I'm afraid.
Living in Texas, I didn't have access to the websites. It was very difficult, honey, let me tell you. It was very difficult because you, girl, can you imagine, like, you're in bed, you're like, okay, let me get on because I need to do my things.
Let me see the girls.
I need to release. I need my body to release the things that need to be released. And so then you go to the website and then it's like, can you prove your age? Can you submit your ID? Can you submit a picture of your passport? All these things just so you can go in there and just watch two grown adults destroy each other on camera.
Right.
Sweetie.
And if you work in our industry, I log in and I'm like, let me check on my friends and neighbors.
Right.
Let me see what my neighbor across the hall has been doing.
What's my best friend been doing?
Yeah. Ooh, I noticed my neighbor's driving a new car. Let me see how she got that.
Girl, baby, let me tell you something. She got it with her haul.
She got it with her haul. I'm afraid that they're gonna make YouTube videos with drag. Like, I'm afraid they're gonna make it state to state, and then people who don't have a login, who are underage, won't be able to watch it. And then I'm afraid my bills is gonna be affected, young man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're fully categorizing you like an adult entertainer who's like doing just crazy things on camera. Meanwhile, you're just fully like putting makeup on and playing with dolls.
Putting cookies in an easy bake oven.
Right.
Like, it's really not that serious. Have you ever, this has happened to me where like the Fox News or whatever, when they have a story about a drag queen, they'll just Google drag queen and they'll pull a picture of me. And it'll be like, keto, reading to kids.
Damn.
And I'll just be me and I'll be like, work. But of course I don't catch it because I don't watch those stations.
The people who watch those stations, honestly, it just makes me so sad because these people are not well. They're not paying attention. How do you not realize that you're being like lied to? Like they're playing games with you.
Girl, you know, I was thinking about what I wanted to ask you.
Tell me.
What do you think about Christy Noem's crossy husband?
Oh my God.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Well, first of all, it does not surprise me because I'm convinced they all are secretly like wearing bras, they're wearing panties. I'm convinced like everyone who, like these senators, these governors, these men in position of powers, like they're getting like pecked by their wives. How else are they dealing with the entirety of this country just hating them?
Yeah.
Because how do they deal with every single person like waiting for your demise? And when you fall, let me tell you, when you perish, we're gonna live. We're gonna party, honey. I'm gonna pull trade that night. Let me tell you something. When they fall, I'm gonna pull some trade to celebrate.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I have no issue with cross-dressing, and that's the issue is like, When
Now you're having to say that. So for the record, she has no issues with cross-dressing.
But I mean, like, if you're, let's say you're conservative and you're caught cross-dressing, I want you to know that when I'm laughing about
these
it,
brows are crooked, bitch. But you know what? We're gonna make it work.
girl, you're on my channel. It's a safe place. Okay, we don't do
They
symmetry
got
here.
me, dear Lord.
I just want to say, like, if we catch you cross-dressing, I'm not laughing because I think it's crazy or wild to cross-dress. Truly, who cares? I think it's funny because
No,
the
I'm
party
laughing.
of family values,
Yeah.
the party of gender is this and not that.
Yes.
I'm laughing at the hypocrisy, but frankly, your husband putting on a wig or some shit is the most interesting thing you've done.
I will say though, I am laughing at them. I'm making fun of them. I hope they feel pain and I hope they suffer because they should. It's the hypocrisy is like these people should be bullied. We should bully them and punish them and put them in timeout.
Girl.
Put them in a cage.
Yeah, cock
Can we
cage.
put them in a cage and then we shame him? Be like, you like to wear those panties, do you?
Yeah.
And then like throw water at him. Like that's
Yeah.
what we should do. Shame, shame, shame to that cross-dresser. She was putting him through so much. He said, you know what? The only thing that gives me joy are these fake titties and these panties and this butt plug that I have inside right now. It's true.
Girl. At some point, every conservative man has to either pick up the dumbbell or pick up the wig.
But you know what the gag is? In public, they pick up the dumbbell, but in private, they have the wig.
Well, they have the wig.
And some of them probably have better, nicer wigs than us.
And that's what's funny is like when we say, oh, they're secretly gay, whatever. I'm not even saying they're all secretly gay because I think gay is like an identity. I think some people, for example, I've slept with a lot of straight guys. People always be like, well, if they fuck you, why are you saying they're straight? And I'm like, well, 95% of the time they fuck women and they identify as straight. Sure, why not, right?
It's because you know what? Human beings are, let's keep it real. A lot of people are dumb. A lot of people don't really understand that the reality is we were born in, like a rainforest in the wild.
In the
And
Rainforest
then,
Cafe.
yeah, and then we used words and we came up with all of these terms, man, woman, all these things, right? The reality is heterosexual and homosexual are terminologies that we created. But I have a theory. I feel like human beings are attracted to masculinity and femininity, and it doesn't matter what the genitals are. And that's why a lot of these men are like, ooh, they see a feminine looking, man, and they still want to hit it.
They have a tickle.
Yes, because they're attracted to the femininity. It's not necessarily the genitalia.
Yeah, they're not looking at your ID to check the letter
No,
before they get a
honey.
boner.
They were turned on because you had your cheek looked a little blushy and your lips looked a little feminine to them. Maybe you had a little pep in your step, you had a limp wrist. Let me tell you, the men, they love a limp wrist because to them that signifies, oh, that's femininity. I like that.
I agree. The best is when I hooked up in drag. He didn't know who Trixie Mattel was.
They don't know. Think they care?
He didn't know that he, his one time driving the car was the roles. You know what I mean?
But let me tell you, these men, they're starting to become fans and they're starting to watch because now I've had trade. They come over and they will fully pound me down. And as they're leaving, I had a trade the other night. He said, by the way, my girlfriend lives for you. I said, excuse me, sweetie? Yeah, we watch your videos. My girlfriend lives for you. I said, bitch, these men are insane. These men are not well.
Some straight man saying, my girlfriend lives for you.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to say.
That is so wild. No, and as he's leaving, I said, please don't tell her. Don't tell her because then she's going to get in my DMs and she's going to say, oh my God, you met my husband. I don't want to deal with that.
Well, although you have a good cover, he could be like, I was at Shoe Carnival and she was in there doing a...
They're investigating for the shoe. And let me tell you, I saw her and she was looking at an awful little flat.
Right. It's not so hard to believe that someone bumped into you at the 7-Eleven. What stores are next? Who's on the docket?
Oh my God. I love going to I'm going to start exploring more masculine stores. I want to go to a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh, Gander
You know
Mountain.
what I mean? I want to go to an academy where they sell things you know what I want to do too? I'm going to put this out. Girls, please go and tell her. I would love to go to go shop for a gun with T.S. Madison. We go drag investigate a shooting range. I feel like she would teach me, maybe I can get a little pink gun or something. Because listen, we have to arm the dolls. Eventually, honey, these people are going to come to our door and they're going to knock on our door and they're going to say, we don't want you to wear those titties and those panties and those bras. We have to throw the brick at their face because, baby, you're not going to come into my house and tell me and take away my freedoms.
Yeah, I'm such a Hunger Games faggot. You will catch me on the top of my house with a bow and arrow, with a braid. I'll have just the flat wig on with the braid.
Yes, I do want to channel my ancestral rage. Can you imagine all the queer people that came before us, how much they disrespected them, how much they were so awful and so evil to them? We are not, I'm angry. We are angry and we're not gonna let you take away our rights and come over here and disrespect us and play games with us and make us think that we are illegal. We are not illegal, baby. All we're doing, we're just putting wigs on.
We're just putting wigs on.
We're just having fun.
You're Mexican, right?
Yes.
Generations
Mexican
of
girls.
ancestral rage you could channel.
Yes,
for
absolutely. From the brujas too. You know, a lot of
Yes.
Mexicans, they're witches and warlocks and wizards. And honey, let me tell you, Mexican people, if they really hate you, like they will do witchcraft on you and they will make you suffer. And so let me tell you something, for all y'all out there with like all these racist bigots trying to put Mexican people, Latinos in concentration camps, the day will come when all of these people will get revenge. Justice will be done on this planet. Let me tell you something.
Before we get that revenge, can you get me a bigger concealer brush?
Please, honey.
I am a crazy person who watches the news every single day. And everyone's like, I can't believe you do that. I can't believe you watch the news every day. They're like, that would piss me off. I like to feel full of some amount of idling, disgust, and rage.
Right.
Because I like to stay mad.
You like to hate watch.
Because I know
It
that
fuels you.
it makes me feel present.
It inspires you.
I just always feel like I'm not gonna look back on this moment and say that I was like so busy putting on a wig
That you weren't
that I
paying
wasn't
attention.
paying attention.
Yes.
I know that for some people, it's like it just activates too much. I'm not saying it's everything, but like 15 minutes a day to check in on the horrors of the world keeps me pissed off in the right ways.
But let me tell you something, sweetie. Activate. Activate right now, because this is the moment to activate, because before you know it, you're over there running around worried about your things and being narcissistic and egotistical, and you're not paying attention to the state of the world. Before you know it, the world will fall. And then they're gonna come into your home and then you're gonna be shook. And it'll be too late to activate, sweetie, because you didn't do anything about it. Now, all of these people have to go. And it's not enough for them to just go quietly into the night. They must be shamed for the rest of their life.
For the rest of their lives.
They have to learn the lesson, because if not, they're gonna try to do it again.
They're gonna do it again.
Yeah, so this time, let me tell you something. This time, when the revolution happens, these people, we will have to make public examples of them. We will have to shame them, honey. Until the ends of eternity, to the depths of hell, they're gonna have to be shamed forever.
I feel the same way.
In eternity.
Katya and I were on the pod and I said this, sometimes I feel like I have to talk directly to the camera because I'm crazy. And I said, like, the people in my life that are Trumpers, which are only a few, I will never forget about it.
No.
I will never forget about it. I won't
forget.
trust you with children. I won't trust you with telling the truth. I won't trust you with looking out for
also
other
have
people.
to teach the world, you know, a lot of these people, they're not taught that racism is not good. Fascism is not good. These are not good things. You should not be okay with doing this.
No.
We are human beings living on a planet. You don't own the planet. You don't get to become king and emperor of the planet and run around and tell everybody what else they need to be doing. Can you just let people exist and just be free?
Yeah.
We're not hurting anybody, baby. We're over there just, you know, we're pulling a little piece of trade every once in a while. We're putting a little wig on every once in a while. We're not hurting anybody. We're just having fun.
That's what's funny is I'm like,
It gives
okay,
us joy.
even if you think gay people are mentally ill, even if you think trans people is an illness,
But they're
ain't
mentally
you also,
ill
ain't
too.
you also the ones who are saying that like mental illness isn't real, depression's not real?
Right.
It's like,
Meanwhile,
even if
they're
I
the
am-
most mentally ill. That's the crazy part.
even if you think I am harming my, like, so, but girl, but that's my life.
Right.
We let people smoke cigarettes.
If you think that me getting a boob job, right, put some titties in my body is mental illness, can you let me suffer the consequences of these big titties that I'm about to get?
If I want to go get my eye color change surgery,
Rice. And
What do
I
you-
go
what-
blind. Just let me suffer with the blindness, please.
what do you think
It
of
doesn't
those?
hurt you.
What do you think of those? I'm obsessed with it, girl.
I,
I'm obsessed with it. What color would you get? I would get Coco Montrese.
I would get like that Lestat blue, the vampire blue. Oh, can you imagine just
Girl,
running around
that
looking
Raven blue.
like that Raven blue?
That
That's
Raven.
scary.
Who else was it? Naomi Smalls was wearing the blue.
You've
What
done
were-
it. I've done it.
No,
I've
they
done
were
it.
wearing,
The
what were
scary
those
blue.
called? The girls were all wearing those ice blue ones. What
Yeah.
were they called? I was wearing zombie blue. I was
Oh,
not
there's
wearing the
Celine.
cute
You remember
ones.
Celine, that vampire? Celine from Underworld? Kate Beckinsale?
Yes,
They
that
have the
color.
Celine blue too. We've done so many different trends throughout the years. Honestly, the best thing that could have ever happened to the beauty industry was drag queens. So please start hiring more drag queens for these big companies, because you have a lot of us on the mood board. Let me tell you something. There's this one pop star. I see
Say
her.
that.
I see her and I'm like, you know what? This pop star's MUA. He
Who is
is
it?
my fan.
We'll blur it.
I don't want to come for her.
We'll blur it. That's what, yeah. of
I
course.
see her eyeshadows and I'm like, her MUA lives for me. He has me on the mood board. I've done those eyeshadows. They are copying me down. They got me on the mood board, but girl, they won't hire me.
Well,
they
I
won't put me on
appreciate-
the campaign.
Well, I
'Cause I'm
appreciate.
too fat too.
I am-
The fat phobia too, and the beauty. Put a fat bitch on the cover.
Not on this channel. We love fat people.
Put a big bitch on the cover, sweetie.
I watched the Jillian Michaels interview. Jillian Michaels versus 20 body positive people. And I learned from that video that a lot of people don't like the word obese. How do you feel about it?
Oh no, I love it. I love it because listen, we have to identify the demon. And I see the demon. Listen, I'm sitting right here. Y'all can't see it, but the obesity demon is right behind me. And she's peeking over as me and Trixie are doing our makeup. And it's trying to tell me, you need to eat. You need to go in and you need to have a burger. You need to make, or have you had maybe some Pizza Hut you want to order later? Do you want to order some Raising Cane's? Like, my obesity demon is always coming for me, but I am aware that it's there. But if you don't even have an awareness that obesity is a demon in your life that is coming for you, that obesity demon, it will kill you.
That's the
It will destroy you. Yeah.
It's the Babadook.
It will destroy you.
And
you
I always
have to identify the demons in your life. It can be addiction. It can be sex. It can be the obesity demon. Like, there are so many things that will come for you and attack you and try to kill you. But so many people are not present, are not paying attention, and they're being consumed.
What about buying dolls online? Is that a demon?
That could be a demon. It could become a problem. Absolutely. If you're running around all day and you're not doing what you need to be doing because you're just playing with that doll, sweetie, let me tell you something. The demon doll has got you.
You know, there's something, I hope you take this the right way. You remind me of the drag queens when I was like 20 and like I wanted them to like me and they were so glam and cool.
But they were also like just mean
nice
and bitter.
but severe.
Right.
Like,
yes.
I don't think you have an evil heart, but you are so no nonsense in a way that, like, when I was young, you were like the gays that I admire but scared me.
But you know what it is that I've realized about myself? Thank you for that, by the way.
I hope you get that.
I totally love and understand where you're coming from. And I love that I have cared for myself enough to become that confident. But it comes from a place of we need to be honest with ourselves. We cannot lie to ourselves if we want to evolve, especially as a person. Like, I came to a point where I realized I am the only one who can save myself. I am the only one who can discipline myself. I cannot continue to wait for my mother and my father to tell me that thing that you're doing is not good for you. I am my mother, I am my father, and I tell myself the truth and I discipline myself. But the only way to do that is to really radically tell yourself the truth. But some people, they like to live in a delusion. They don't want to tell themselves the truth because they know they're not doing what they need to be doing, and they know that that's why their life is in disarray, honey. Because then the demons are coming for them.
Oh my God! Want to tell the girls what your plan is for your look today?
Yes. So I have no idea who Poochie is, but my friends told me that the dress is inspired by Poochie. So I'm wearing this like Poochie inspired. You know, I'm not really a fashion girl. I think I just grew up, like, I'm from Brownsville, Texas, from the South. Like, I never grew up with like, I'm gonna have money
the
to
South,
like
girl,
be
that's
able
the north
to
of
like,
Mexico.
Right.
That's not the south of America.
It's the south of, yeah, it's like the southernmost tip of Texas. And so in my mind, I've never like subscribed, like I've never allowed myself to be a fashion girly because I was like, I'm always just gonna shop at the Walmart, you know? So I don't follow like these designers. I don't care about like expensive things. So I have no idea who Poochie is, but the dress is inspired by Poochie. It's like a 60s, like a little bit of like Hairspray, Edna Turnblad kind of vibes.
I don't know anything about Italian designers, but I know a lot about John Travolta in the movie Hairspray.
You know what the gag is to a lot of these designer items? It's the same fabrics that they use at the Ross. The same fabrics they use at the TJ Maxx. Like, I've seen it. I've literally walked into like Versace and I go to the shirt and I'm like, girl, this is the same fabric I saw at the TJ Maxx the other day, girl. Don't do this.
That $40 wig you got on?
It's just because of the name.
For me, super luxury is matching sets. Like, to me, when I was younger, people who have exactly matching clothing was like so, I don't know, head to toe looks. And so my designer, Amy, when she makes me something and she makes like an exact matching bag of the fabric of the dress, that makes me feel so pissed out of my mind.
Yes.
I went through a phase where I like wanted to prove to my little trailer trash self that I could afford certain things. And so I bought nice purses or I bought nice airport outfits. I was very, when fans started recognizing me more, I was like, oh, if I get recognized at the airport out of drag, I want to wear something with a big name on it so people feel like, I don't know.
And you know what?
I don't feel that way now.
I totally get where you're coming from.
Do you understand?
I am the antithesis of that right now. I'm in a position right now where I'm having access to like, you know, I'm having success. I'm having access to money. People want to send me things. People want to like shower me with like with like physical things. And I'm like, no. I went to the Elton John Oscars after party with my Jessica Simpson purse.
Oh my God.
Because I can't be bothered. Like, it was fun. It was fun, but girl,
I had a little,
bothered.
when I had my Mentee V a couple years ago, and this is maybe something I haven't, you have this way about you where I feel like I know you better than I do, so I'm just gonna tell you. When I had my little Mentee V a couple years ago, I was like, all right, I have multiple TV shows on the air.
Right.
I have more money than I've ever made in my life.
Oh my God.
I have
success.
Tours
Fame.
sold out. I have everything I've ever wanted.
Right.
And I'm more unhappy than I've ever been.
Yeah, because you didn't even have a day where you could just like stay in bed all day and not do nothing and just like masturbate all day. And like just, you know what I mean? Like now I see that too. Like there are days where I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for the day where I can just like stay in bed all day.
Yeah.
And just not do anything and just be like a bum. Like, you know, you lose the luxury of just being able to be like a bum bitch.
Yeah. I always thought when I worked at the mall and stuff, like, oh my God, if I was my own boss, it's actually, for me, at being my own boss was the entry point to severe workaholism.
But isn't that crazy too? Like when we are just like bum bitches at home, we're not doing anything, like we start getting depressed.
Oh my
we
God.
start going through the gigs, like we're like so unhappy. And then we get to a point where like now we're working, we're successful, our calendars are packed, and now I can't just wait. All I dream about is just being a bum again.
Yeah.
Human beings are never gonna be satisfied.
And I'll tell you this, and this isn't to anybody who works with me or for me. It's not up to the people who make money off you around you to tell you when it's time to sit down. They'll never say it.
No,
it's not their job.
It's not their job. And also, but they low-key, they want to keep working too.
That's the thing. I don't know. The simplest, like most balanced I ever was in my life was when I was before Drag Race. Honestly, I certain people don't know how to get good things and be moderate.
Yeah.
I was just so, at the time I would have told you I was ambitious. I was mentally ill. I was chasing an impossible carrot.
And but it was because of your traumas of your life, the things you went through, that you had those fears where you were like, I have to work because I have to make my money. I have to get security, because you never had that.
Oh yeah.
So you were like, bitch, I gotta work.
Like this
honestly has to work.
I only the last couple years have begun to understand like the trauma of poverty.
Poverty.
The level of poverty where if my school was going on a gym like field trip to go roller skating and I needed $8, I knew not to ask for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that level of poverty, I didn't even understand until I realized later in life, like, damn bitch, you flog yourself for 10 years. Workaholism.
Yeah. When I was a young kid, like around 12, 13, I remember I would get like one of those little Walmart carts and I would put all these Mexican candies in them. And I would go around the neighborhood selling candies to help my mom pay the bills. And so now that I'm older, I have these things where I'm like, yes, of course, I want to make my dreams come true. But what I really want is I want security, because I also need to help my family.
Yeah.
Because we have been through, I know what it's like to go through poverty. I know what it's like to eat that government with cheese, honey. And all you had in your kitchen was sopa maruchan.
Yeah.
Make some noise for the maruchan girls, honey.
Girl.
You know, that's when we die. It was the maruchan soup that got us.
You guys, we're gonna get going in this makeup here and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Back, little girl.
You guys want to know the real tea? We're sitting here learning the lyrics to the fucking song.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm a professional drag queen, but I'm still a drag queen.
Mind you, we fully like went in there. I love that we had the opportunity to like try to like make it more, which, you know, is crazy. Let's Have a Kiki is a very gay song already.
It's just, I mean, it's amazing. By the way, shout out to the Scissor Sisters, everybody involved.
The Scissors.
Animatronic, Jake Shears, Baby Daddy, all of you. It's such a great video and such a good piece of music. I fucking love the Scissor Sisters.
It's one of the greatest queer songs of all time, if you really think about it.
It really is. It's so aggressively homosexual.
So like, and it's just, yeah. And it's so like just trans and queer and, you know, that creature, like, the real queerness, which queerness is just freedom. It's such a song about freedom for me. I love it so much.
Yeah, it was really awesome. It was the first song when I was like 21 doing drag in the clubs. You know, when you like do a good job on a song and then locally that becomes your song?
Yes.
Kiki was my song. I was doing it every fucking weekend. I learned that little dance. And girl, I had this black bodysuit with a black curtain that would pin around my head and pretend it was an infinity like scarf, and I would do my little moves and my little hand moves. And I was feeling it, girl. And now thinking back, I'm sure it wasn't that great, but it was the first number where I was like, oh my God, I'm locked in. This is a number that the audience is like, I wonder if Trixie's gonna do this number. It's one of those songs that, for example, the bass line and what Vanessa produced is so reminiscent to like,
Vanessa, honey, the producer.
Vanessa, who fucking eats.
The producer doll.
I don't know what it is. I experienced this with Mateo too. There's some DJs when you play together, it's like you've been playing your whole life. Like comedy, the way I feel with Katya, when I DJ with her, we just lock in. It's like when she drops a track, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what to put with, like, it's double Dutch. Like we're both jumping together. It's just, it's good. And she's such a good DJ.
Like if y'all were like, let's say y'all were doing like, if you were playing with toys, you know, she would be able to find the speed that you needed because you're so in sync communicatively. Like you don't even need to speak. She knows what she needs to do.
She knows to turn that fucking machine up to.
Right. The fuck machine just boom, 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 boom. Miss Vanessa knows.
Miss Vanessa knows. Vanessa was here like a week ago. Vanessa's touring her emergency loop tour because her album is coming out. And so she was here last week shooting, and she came in being like, oh my God, I'm so excited to shoot with you in Luscious. She thought you were gonna be here. And I was like, oh, I have news for you. Luscious is next week. I was like, today's just you. So I sat over there in the director's chair and she did all her sections in this exact room on the green screen. Sometimes it's like, I just can't believe I get to work with her. She's so awesome.
The universe too, like, will conspire to assist you and bring the people that need to be around you
Yeah.
and that help you be better.
Yeah.
I love that, you know, she's there and y'all found each other.
You know, I was thinking about this because I had met Luscious a few years ago. And obviously, as a big makeup girl myself, Luscious's look was legendary and devastating. And I saw it online all the time. But primarily, I knew you as like a visual artist.
Yes.
And so it's so cool that you have broken through now with your personality.
Yeah,
because
crazy.
because what I loved you for years, and what many of us were first like introduced to you, we know you from your looks and your makeup ability.
Yes.
And so it's crazy that you now have cultivated this huge following that kind of has nothing to do with your visual arts.
Yeah, I was such a visual, like I was obsessed with, I need to look a certain way. The hair needs to be huge. The makeup needs to be crazy. The outfits, because I'm from Texas. Shout out to the Texas drag queens.
Love the Texas drag queens.
Their beads, their rhinestones, and you need to look crazy expensive. When I was able to kind of like stop focusing on all the things that are the visuals, like stop focusing so much on the vanity and just accept yourself for who you are, where you are, this is what you look like, and just know that you are enough.
Yeah.
Like I realized, bitch, I am funny enough, even if I was to get rid of all the drag, I know I can still make people laugh. And that kind of like allowed me to get out of my way because I was the one that was in my way.
It's really true.
I feel like makeup, it's really fun and everything, but now I can't be bothered by it because I realized, and this is for all you drag queens out there who are watching, focus on finding your voice, being confident in what you believe and what you feel you need to put out into the world. Stop focusing so much on all these costumes and all of these wigs and my makeup needs to be beautiful, because then you focus as an artist so much on the vanity, and then when the camera turns on, you're boring. You don't have anything interesting to say.
Yeah.
And you're wasting our time. Focus on your personality and focus on falling in love with yourself.
Yeah.
And then the visuals, you'll figure it out. Like, it's not that simple. Also, isn't it just, I love a good bricky drag queen too. They're the best. Like, drag queen is supposed to be a little bricky.
I do too, and honestly,
It doesn't need to be perfect.
Because everyone's so gorgeous now. I mean, there really is, drag
But some
queens
of the
are
most
prettier.
gorgeous drag queens are so boring.
Yeah, drag queens
They're
are
so
prettier now
boring
in
too.
general. They're prettier in general.
Damn, I'm over here reading these pretty girls.
But,
Come for me.
hey Brandon. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I found it here.
She
Brandon's
got-
always looking for other offers. So if you want to take Brandon, people will be like, oh my God, I need a branding. And Brandon will be like, well, are you hiring? Right in front of me. Right the fuck in front of me. But you know what though? The drag queen in me that reaches for the dollar, if Brandon was like, hey, you know, Katya or someone like, they met your rate and exceeded it, I'd be like, go forth and be sickening, girl. But until that day, all I ask for is a little fucking respect.
Just make sure
It's crazy.
just make sure the NDA is signed before he leaves, honey.
Girl, the stories aren't even good. I think if you've worked for me for a long time, your stories are going to be that I was
There's no crazy lore.
mentally ill.
You've never like hit an assistant or thrown them down the stairs or like,
No, I don't think. when Brandon has a top model documentary about me, you'll know.
Shit.
You guys, we got too draggy. Nick just said, why don't we find a topic we can talk about on camera? I gotta tell you guys, I love having the guests on, of course, but when the cameras aren't rolling, the shit we talk
We're
about
talking shit.
is so vile
We're being foul.
and so real and so piping hot.
But it's because sometimes we need to have these foul, vile conversations because, again, only the truth will set you free. And a lot of the girls run around, they don't tell the sense of truth.
The colleagues that we eviscerate, the closed door trials that we conduct.
The shit that we talk. I love, my favorite kind of drag queen is like a mean, bitter, shady drag queen who like says their real opinion and what they really believe. And they're not afraid to be like, oh, you think I'm wrong? And you think I give a fuck, bitch?
Yeah.
This is what I believe, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You can either eat my shit or die.
I
love those kind of drag queens. Oh,
I want the level of conviction of Chanel talking about Christmas.
Has there been other Chanels on Drag Race? She's the only one.
Which is crazy because I feel like for a while every drag queen was named Chanel.
Girl.
And then they were Tatiana. They all have the stripper names. Well, I'm sick of the same names in general. I used to be like, for a while as a millennial, the baby names, it was like Mick Braylon and all these made up names. And now I'm like, it is stupid to name your kid Paul when there already is Pauls.
Oh, there's a million Pauls.
Why do we, I mean.
Well, it's because the majority of the people at home, they're ignorant. They have no education. They have no culture. They're not originals.
I'm very into imaginative names right now. Now,
you literally, sometimes there's people out there, you have to tell them what to think.
What do you think about creative weddings?
Creative weddings.
Like weird names and stuff.
Oh, I live. Anything strange, anything that's like gonna be very tacky and ugly, I live. We've already seen the beautiful white wedding with the doves and the man getting on his knees. Like, do something different. Be original, please.
There's a lot of focus on
there's no originality
timeless
in the world
weddings.
anymore. Yeah.
But it's like truly nothing's timeless because Everything in a picture will look old.
Well, also,
Doesn't
you're going to get
matter.
divorced
You're
because
gonna get
you haven't
divorced.
healed your trauma. You're very toxic, and that man he's not going to be satisfied with you. He's going to leave you. So
Girl,
damn.
I said this recently. I'm like, straight
Not me
women, if
reading
your
the
husband
girls.
if your husband won't come to my show and sit through it, you need to break up with him when you go home.
Mhm.
Last year at Coachella, there's people like, I saw videos after of like straight men, like, they cheat out to the girlfriend that they're with and they act grossed out by the drag when it's truly like, who cares?
Right.
And I'm like, woman, you better go home and break up.
Right. Because that's a sign of like extreme toxic masculinity, and he probably hates femininity. So at its core, he hates you. That man hates you.
He hates you.
And he's the only reason why he tolerates you is because you probably give him some kind of like sexual fulfillment, or you're there for his entertainment. But the reality is that man, he's not bothered by you, sweetie. He's not thinking about you when he's out there running around the world. He's just thinking about him and all the power he wants and the money that he needs. He don't care about you, sweetheart.
He doesn't. It's truly like how he feels about gay people is how he feels about women.
Yes.
That is like so real.
Because it all comes down to he hates the femininity.
He does.
If he hates homosexuals, he hates women too.
Like when someone's like, I have nothing against gay people except the ones who act like blank. It's like the ones who express the feminine side, you hate the feminine part.
Right, the good ones. Those are the ones I live for.
All right, we got to keep doing makeup. Okay, I don't know what to say. We're running
gotta
behind.
Keep doing makeup. We're running a
We
little
will be right
behind.
back. I'm gonna do my
too hard. We're talking too much shit
I'm
over here.
gonna do my black and white liner and come back. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put on a little blush and powder and a lip, and we're done.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, honey.
I think I have to do. I've been recently getting into really dark lip liner.
I literally just wear Bricola. That's literally the name of it, from MAC Cosmetics. Bricola, the lip liner, and then I just pop in a little. What is this? Saint Germain. I love Miss Saint Germain from MAC.
It's really beautiful. And Saint Germain goes in phases. Like I worked at MAC in like the early Gaga years where everyone wanted to come get it because it was like the Gaga super pink.
Really?
Or like Nicki Minaj would wear it at the
Yes.
time. And people would come in and get it, but they had no
not the
knowledge.
Nicki Minaj mention. What
Girl,
a jump scare.
I'm sorry.
How unfortunate.
Well, it's not like she got like fucking hit by lightning. She chose it.
She chose.
She sucks.
She chose to go down the dark road. This is what happens when you're not paying attention. You don't take care of yourself, honey. The girls are not well. Let me tell you.
I was so shocked when
Nicki
she called
is not
Don Lemon a cocksucker.
Sucking cock is one of the most beautiful things you can do. It's a lot of fun.
It's like figure skating or something.
Yeah,
It's athletic. It's beautiful. It's poetic. We give people awards for it.
And it's a kindness too. When you suck someone's cock, like that's you doing a service and a kindness, because you could easily just not do it. When a man shows up to the function and he's about to let you have it, I'm like, well, the least I can do is at least put my mouth on it.
Right. I'm using HR Honey
It
Lip
makes it feel
Pencil.
special. It makes it feel
I'm using HR Honey Lip Pencil from Trixie Cosmetics. It's a super deep chocolate because I just feel like on a green screen with all the VHS effects, I need to have a dark lip liner. I'm not gonna have lips.
Did you say HRT pencil?
HR Honey.
Oh, HR honey.
HRT.
It's so interesting how men are the best creators. In my opinion, they're the best creators of makeup. They create the best makeup looks. Some of the most sickening MUAs in the world are men.
But again, it's the men with channeling the divine, channeling the feminine. When they do that.
Channeling their femininity. If you just accept your femininity, let me tell you, you're gonna do some sickening makeup too.
And if you don't, you'll continue to look like shit.
Oh, you're gonna look like an absolute brick, a creature from hell.
A creature from hell.
Yeah, like Christina Owen.
Girl.
She looks awful. Every time. Poor baby.
Like, girl, I'd be at the airport and she comes on the TVs. We're at the airport, we're supposed to see something and say something. She always makes me want to say something.
Poor unfortunate soul.
The girls are not well. The girls are not well.
The girls are definitely not well. Christina is not well, honey, let me tell you.
This is Trixie lipstick. Ooh.
Oh, okay, you gave me a lip gloss. Where is it?
Lately, I've been into just putting
I
lipstick on
forgot
the
it.
sides of my lip, and then I blended it.
Oh, this one. I love this. I've been using this. It is Miss Tubby Custard. Baby, I put Tubby
Teletubbies.
Custard right in the middle of my lips. She lets me have it, honey.
It's really cute. I know we came out with that, and then that kind of like super light pale pink trend hit like immediately. Accidental good timing. I don't know. I'd like to say that it was.
I don't think it was an accident. They
Well-
probably had you on the mood board.
I was on the mood board.
You were the inspiration. You were the original, the model.
I am on mood boards, although
Absolutely. Are you kidding?
people do put me on too many mood boards in their mind. When there's white eyeliner, people are like, oh, damn girl, damn Trixie, call your, I'm like, girl, Bozo, Bianca Del Rio. Like I'm not the only one, but I think for some people I'm their first reference
The
of like the
clone
dangling lash.
Right.
You guys, we're gonna finish lashes and stones and all that and get in drag, and we're
Yes.
gonna come say goodbye before we get to the video. I went in there and I talked to the person who works here about turning on the air conditioning more. I said I'm here with my friend John Travolta, and I'm here with my friend John Travolta. He's very connected with the Scientologists, so it feels like I'm investigating you because I'm holding the microphone. This is more normal.
This is we're here on set of Trixie Mattel's channel, and we are drag investigating, little girls, and now we're in drag, honey.
We're in Burbank, California, where the air conditioning is actually pretty good.
We're out here in these streets, baby, and let me tell you something. Newsflash, if y'all didn't know, we are men, and men sweat.
They sweat. I'm getting to an age where if I'm going to work on a green screen, I should just paint my face green and sit in the corner. Don't you think?
And they can just put your face in front of your face.
Yes, yes. You guys, here we are in the final look. We are here at the studio about to do the visuals. And what do you think? Anything to say to your haters?
Let me tell you something. Press number 1 in the comments if we look good, honey, because I know we do. But press the number 3 in the comments if we look busted, because we still need the engagement, even from the bitter girls, because you know they're out there.
Yeah, haters are just fans who hate you.
They really hate us. They really do hate us, though. Oh my God, yes, I forget that I'm here on this woman's platform. She's followed by a lot of Caucasian people who have no idea who I am. So let me tell you something. If you are out there, I am the Dragvestigating Doll. You can find me on YouTube at Luscious Massacre, on TikTok, Instagram, all of the things that the girls do at Luscious Massacre. I have a YouTube show, Dragvestigations, where I run around and I complain about how bitter I am. Aren't you bitter?
Absolutely, I am. I'm very bitter, and my name is Christy Noem's husband. Thank you for joining us today. And check out Let's Have a Kiki.
These titties are too small for her to be Christy Noem's husband, baby.
This is her. Oh, baby, are you home already?
Oh, sweetie. No. Look at the pad, baby. These are better quality than Christy Noem's.
Oh, yeah, they're not balloons. You guys, check out Let's Have a Kiki this Friday. And remember, we wrote it.
Baby, sweetie, the girls can't handle it.